Yo guys, today we're playing some draft champions starting to Mario Davis. He was just traded to the Jets after being released by them 1 year ago, and now they have to give up a former first round pick, Calvin Pryor, for them. He's going to show up really huge in this game, and I hope you enjoy it. Without further ado, here's our team.
You could tell them that I've been from hell and back. When the heat is on, I fire back.
First we see my opponent's team, which stars Jared Johnson, 96 overall middle linebacker. He isn't that good. And then we see our team, which is absolutely amazing, starring Javion Clowney. On 3rd and 7 to start off the game, my opponent motions halfback, but we got that locked up, and then Melvin Ingram gets a huge block set for a sack. To start our first possession on offense, we see that my opponent's playing cover 3, so we toss a quick out route to Brandon Marshall for a first down and some more. Next play, we're running wide receiver corners with C routes on each side, and we toss it up to Malcolm Floyd for a nice touchdown. Let's go! On 1st and 10, we try cross-manning my opponent's receivers, but he finds a nice seam route up the middle for a nice gain, a first down. Next play, my opponent is trying to run some C routes with corner strikes, but he dumps it off to Todd Gurley short, and we stop him for a short gain. The main weakness of cross-manning is slants and in routes down the middle, and my opponent exploits that with a nice in route for first down. On 2nd and 10, my opponent is passing the ball, and he has a few routes down the middle, and he finds Todd Gurley short for a nice catch. On 3rd and short, my opponent's looking for some drags across the middle, but can't find any. Everyone's locked up, and he tries running with Marcus Mariota. He dives and somehow doesn't fumble. On 2nd and 10, after getting a first down, my opponent's looking for some in routes down the middle, but he can't find any open, and Melvin Ingram gets a second sack of the game. On 3rd and long, all I'm doing is playing the line marker, and my opponent dumps it off short. I'm okay with that, and he's short of the first down. On 4th and 6, my opponent's running an in route and a C route to the right side, and he throws the C route to the right side. I guessed wrong on that, so he gets a first down. On 2nd and 8, my opponent runs with Todd Gurley. He gets a nice blocking and a first down to the 4-yard line. On 1st and goal at the 4-yard line, my opponent motions Todd Gurley to the right, but gives it to his fullback all the way down to the 1. And on 2nd and goal, my opponent quarterback sneaks it in for a touchdown. On 1st and 10, we notice my opponent's using a safety, so we go with play action to get him to bite, and we're successful with that, hitting Allen Hurns up for a huge gain. Right after that, on 1st and 10, we're trying the same strategy, but my center, number 70, decides not to block. We're trying the same thing yet again, because if it ain't broke, don't fix it, but my opponent's user is too fast, so we go incomplete to Allen Hurns. On 3rd and 18, we're really trying to get a first down. We're trying some man-beating routes, but those are locked up. But then we see Malcolm Floyd down the center of the field, and his user just gets there. On 4th and 18, I'm like, why not? So we go for it, and we try to throw it to Allen Hurns, but Brian Hoyer throws it out of bounds. On 2nd and 10, my opponent fools me yet again with a halfback motion, gives it to his fullback again for a nice game. On 3rd and 5, we try to lock down the first down marker, and we even set up a QB spy. He tries running some drags, and somehow Todd Gurley catches that yet again. On 4th and 2, you can see the clock's ticking. I don't really care what he gets as long as it's halftime, and that's what we get. It's halftime, he gets no points. Let's go. On 1st and 10, we're looking for Brandon Marshall deep. We chunk it up to him, and his user's almost getting there, but he's, aw dang, he got there. Next play, we try the same tactic again, play action down the seam, but he's playing cover 3, but somehow Brandon Marshall comes up for a great catch. On the next play, my opponent catches on to what we're doing, and as we run a seam out, he gets a nice user lurk with his user, and he's on offense now. On 2nd and 10, we're cross-manning yet again. We don't see the seam route down the middle, and he gets a nice catch with his tight end. On 1st and 10, we're trying to cover all areas of the field, but there's too many people to cover, and he gets a nice catch with his wide receiver. On 1st and 10, my opponent's running corner strike again, only to dump it off to Todd Gurley again for a nice gain again. On 2nd and 3, we're trying to man up his left side receiver to make sure he doesn't get a slant. He tries to do that, but somehow catches that. On 1st and 10, we notice my opponent running PA post with user with like Jake Ryan, but he somehow doesn't go for the user pick, and we're kind of screwed right now. But Mario Davis comes in for a nice one. Let's go! We're back on track for a win. On 1st and 10, my opponent's running cover 2 invert again, so we just toss a dice out route to Brandon Marshall for almost a first down. On 2nd and 1, we try to mix it up a bit with a run to Latavius Murray, and it works, him spinning around for a gain of 10. On 1st and 10, we try to exploit cover 2 invert yet again, but Brandon Marshall, my 96 overall receiver, drops the ball. On 2nd and 10, we're going for a play action deep shot. We see Malcolm Floyd deep, but he gets a nice block check for a sack. On 3rd and 21, we guess my opponent's playing man. We're correct, and we see Brandon Marshall on a nice corner route for a first down. On 2nd and 7, we see my opponent as 1 down lineman, so we give it to Tavis Murray for a nice gain, almost a first down. On 3rd and 1, we exploit cover 2 invert again, we give it to Brandon Marshall, and he gets past the 30 to 29 yard line. On 1st and 10, we're looking to exploit the seam again. We see Jermaine Gresham down the middle of the field. We'll lead him to the left. He catches it for a great catch and gets a nice touchdown. Let's go! On 1st and 10, I noticed I got really lucky there. Jermaine Gresham caught an amazing catch. That usually doesn't happen. I have to give props to my opponent for staying in, but then he quit. That's understandable due to that. I got super lucky that play, but still good game to my opponent. I hope you have a great day, and thanks for watching.
Push me to the edge, all my friends are dead. Push me to the edge, phantom, that's alright. Inside all white, like something you ride a sled down. I just want that head, my bracelet, I'm mad. Her bracelet, her man, no. Everybody got the same swag, no.